They are carrying more value than the truck. But is it a problem? Or do you think it's a problem? I think it's a problem. What does this do to the Uganda's agro? 2,000, half a dollar liter. Then you see that the cassava flour is 1.5, less than half a dollar. Which other raw material are we producing in the South region? Rice. Rice. How much is a kilo of rice? 200. 500. 500. That is when I'm buying Uganda eat. Yes. Also less than a dollar. So when will you ever have this? This is a bean roasted. Coffee hard and roasted. The hard coffee, a kilo is over 10,000. Okay? We call it FH. When you roast maize, grain, cassava chips, rice, which is just stressed, is already $4, $5. Now, Bukedi, if we don't do something, we will be talking about how these people have been given money. I think they love them so much. No, it's not about that. It's about what raw material. But I use Coca-Cola because it is very relatable with people. But put here cassava flour, 26 tons. Somebody calculate 26 tons of cassava. That means 26 times 1,000 times 1,500. How much money? 26 tons is 26 times 1,000 to make them kilogram, then times 1,500. How many? 39 million. 39 million. Is rice. So if a truck is coming from Utareja grows more rice, Utareja people, are you there? Do you have these trucks from Utareja carrying rice? When it gets an accident, it is only going to lose 65 million if people steal. Because people won't steal the machine. They won't steal tires. Where will you take a tire of a trailer? Where? So the man who is carrying a trailer will say, well, it got an accident, but is the truck okay? Abantu batute simanye kutia chikumye basatu obabi simanye kunyeza mchele is fine. How much do it remain? Then he realizes he saved 30 million, he lost 30 million. He carries his truck and repairs it. The following week he comes back to buy it. Because you are selling no value. We need to get here.
Manyanze Dr. James Kisale era nga nze ssentebe akulira ekitongole kye bayita Bukedi Development Consortium nga kino kye kitongole ekirina obuvunaanyizibwa okulaba nti kiteeka mu nkola entegeka oba strategic plan yakolebwa ate netongozebwa n'omukulembeze waffe ow'eggwanga President Yoweri Museveni mu 2024. So budeko omulimo gwayo kulaba nti abantu tubategeeza enkola ennungi eyeetaagisa okukolebwa okujja abantu baffe mu bwavu. So nga tulina okulaba nti tumobilizinga abakulembeze bonna mu biti byabwe ebyenjawulo, abali mu byobufuzi, abali mu byeddiini, abali mu byobuwangwa, ne ba opinion leaders bonna, okulaba nti tukwatira wamu abavubuka n'abakyala, okulaba nti tulima ebintu ebinaatugasa nga Bukedi, ekyokulabirako ng'emmwanyi n'ekkoko. Okuliisa enkoko kintu kikulu nnyo naddala ewaffe wano kubanga ettaka si ddene nnyo. So bino bye bintu bye tugezaako bye twateeka mu pulaani kakati bye tulaba nti abantu babuulira basobole okubikola, basobole okuva mu bwavu. Okuva mu 2024 tugenze nga tusomesa abantu mu Bukedi okutegeera engeri gye balina okuva mu bwavu nga bali makokoa nga bali memwanyi era nga balunda enkoko. And this is an interesting way kubanga okulunda enkoko omuntu awuliriza ayinza okulooza nti kintu kyangu, naye ffe waffe wano e Bukedi abantu abasinga babadde balunda enkoko nga bazirunda zakulya buli olinda mugenyi najja n'omutirayo ku nkoko. Abantu abasinga babadde tebanaba kukola kibalo kya nkoko kutegeera nti esobola okubeera business amaka ge gasobola okuva mu bwavu nga galunda ki enkoko. N'olwekyo tuli kaakati ku stage gye nsobola okugamba nti take off nti tudduse nga bw'olaba ennyonyi nti bw'eba egenda okusimbuka oba okgenda mu bbanga esooka neddukira wansi ku chorus gye bayita taxiing or take off then neryoka negenda muki mubire mu bbanga. Kakati nga buddeko okuimplementinga plan yaffe nsobola okugamba nti tulinga ennyonyi etaxinga eri okudduka wansi naye nga tetunakola ki tetunatandika kulinnya mu bbanga. Tuli ku stage eyo eya take off. Akati ndi musanyufu nnyo nti abantu baffe mu Bukedi basanyukidde nnyo enkola enempya kubanga bwe twatandika already mu records zaffe tulina abantu abasuuka mu 1,700 in terms of acreage abayagala benyini abasalawo ne bagamba nti bagenda kusimba kokoa ne coffee nga bamaze okuwulira omulanga guno ogwali guva gye tuli. Era wenjogerera wano mu myaka zino ebiri eziyise at least tulina acres nga 1000 mu sub-region eno yonna ezirimiddwa. Bw'ogatta acreage eziri mu Busiya, eziri mu Tororo, eziri mu Butaleja, eziri mu Budaka, eziri mu Kibuku, mu Palisa ne Butewu, zonna ng'ozigasse wamu mu period eno at least nkakasa nti already tulinawo ezisuukamu mu 1000 ng'abantu already bamaze okuzisimba emwanyi oba kokoa. Twetaaga obuyambi bunene obuva mu Ministry ya Agriculture ng'eyita mu extension workers kubanga tosobola kukola kibalo kirungi mu kusimba emwanyi oba okusimba koko nga temulina support eva mu bakugu bano ba extension workers, ba district production officers betagibwa, ba agronomist kwegamba bakenkufu bana bamanyi engeri emwanyi zirina okulimiwa obulungi nozirabiriramu ne kokoa. Abantu abo tubetaagira ddala mu Bukedi lwansonga nti emabega eri yonna tubadde tetulima bintu bino. So n'abantu abakugu batono bakyali batono mu by'emmwanyi ne mu by'ekkoko. N'olwekyo government ejja kuba etukoze bulungi nnyo naddala Ministry of Agriculture singa bongera otutendekera abantu bano n'obutusindikira mu sub-region yaffe basobole okuyamba abantu kubanga kati abantu already bo basimbudde baagala kulima mwanyi baagala kulima kokoa. Newankubadde Bukedi ye sub-region ekwata ekyokubiri mu bwavu mu ggwanga lyonna kubanga poverty rate mu Uganda eri kwa 2.3 naye ate ye Bukedi eri kwa 3.7 34.7%. ng'ekyo kikulaga nti poverty rate mu Bukedi nene nnyo. Naye tuli basanyufu era tusuubira nti by 2040 abantu baffe bajja kuba bavudde mu bwavu nga balimye emmwanyi ne kokoa na biri ebirala byonna bye twateeka mu strategic plan byetaagibwa okukolebwa. Tuli very sure nti mu 2024 abantu baffe bajja kuba bavudde mu bwavu abasinga, era tulwana nnyo okulaba nti naffe Uganda esigadde yonna tetuleka mabega. Kyova olaba twagala okulaba nti abantu baffe right now bafuna on average mu mwaka omulamba abantu bafuna $50 zokka mu dollars, that is $135 per capita. Tomwaka gugenda okugwako ng'omuntu afunye $50. Bw'ogeregeranya na Uganda yonna abali ku 10 mu 185 eza dola boziza mu zaffe zibanga obukadde 4. So ekyo kikulaga gaapu nti nnene nti werazi Bukedi tuli ku mitwalo 5 omwaka abantu baffe ze bafuna abasigadde mu ggwanga lyonna generally bali ku bukadde 4. So gaapu eyo giyunga tulina okukola nnyo kyova olaba kaakati ng'abakulembeze mu Bukedi tuzze ne tukwatire wamu buli mukulembeze yenna on whatever level tulabe nti abantu baffe tubajja mu bwavu.
Tubaire na meeting eyabakulembeze aba Bukedi ng'ekigendererwa tuli ku strategic plan eya Bukedi vision 2040. Ekigendererwa oba objective ya Bukedi strategic plan gigenderera kuwona nti gitoola buli muna Bukedi omu bwavu. Bukedi eri ranked second poorest region in Uganda. Iswe abanaiswe batwabire kuira iswe tuli nyuma nenike kyatulekere abanaiswe bajoininga ngo kulima emwanyi isunga bagwere oba n'abakedi abandi tuko bantu omwanyi gulwawo. But who was saying this into omwanyi gulwawo? Baba wange. But you can imagine yagaina okoma omwanyi na byalo mwana gubeto kampanya inkulire ensuke myaka 3 nengo omwanyi gumale myaka gitya okubanga gumachiwalinga gutandika okwesente nenda ko bato omwanyi gukola gutya gulwawo enakoma gwandwisya okumpesente nataka komeduma emala miyerena. But remember doduma timwaiza cash crop segirete sente eregisoire okusetula Uganda eno. That is why we come up with the Bukedi strategic plan vision 2040. It is a high time abantu baisubazwa mu bintu byokulingirira nti ntakanime muogo ntakanime bijo byera mangu twingire omu kuinvestinga omu bintu ebisoro kubanga ne wankubadde kyalwawo kungolinda naye nga kyawukusasula kyatandika okukola niki okuwesente. Remember obokomero mwanyi omwaka oya harvestinga kabiri obonga komere empandu omwaka ekikolokole kimo oya ucha harvestinga kamatoke agasuka mameka amasatu nengo liko harvestinga itoke limo ly'emitwalo 2 akomero muoga liko harvestinga uchikolokolo kilo 2 agitunde mitwalo 2,000 iwo bati wajirie badiva bali kulima matoke kyova tuizo kulamucha abantu bebukedi. It is time now tuzo mundolo aba nice batulekere omuze yali utukoba kino kisanja nomo sirip akitegeza iswa Bukedi etubanga tubaire tugona which indeed tubaire tugona kubanga banaisi tubayinza kubanga bali mu kulima mwanyi ngekiro ya mtwalo gumo munku 2 iwali kuli maduma ngekiro ye 5 omunaiswe ali kubanga ali mu poultry farming alunde enkoko omu myeri 2 over a week isat mukaga na bakolera atya ali kutunda iwali kupita enkoko doloko owe kigwere ingo ya kulinda omwaka mulamba kaiso nkoko yabengazwa mu mutwalo ogumo kitundu tubate twajiri abanaiswe. Bukedi strategic plan eizawond sawa yakula mucha abantu baiswe tubatoro mundolo inti banange tugondera ibanga inenenga abanaiswe bakola niki batambula ati antwetago kuba very intentional etubatu abaja ingetu banga tukole kintu tukikola 10 times kaisi tusoro kwa ajiri abanaiswe. But I believe abagwere era abantu bebukedi basoro okole kintu ekyo kubanga bayina mani onulenda mani gawe babaire bagaviteka mu bintu ebitasasula abantu bebukedi bakozi onulenti. We have wasted a lot of time in things that do not pay us. Bukedi is try to sigaira nyuma okubyo ulunzi byokulima nachi nayenga nebo okoba abantu always alwa ukikola niki oukipikinga. Remember onu muntu akulire nga talima muntu akulire yenga maita ato muogo ne gusasula ni muntu akulire nga maita ndo dumania sasula kibakiziwo kimutoro mu bwongo ena timenga MP era nga nkali no yakalulu nakobera abantu bange intinze mission ndi ugitwala umasomero kubango mwana rompi wanoro senior wanoro atiano omwana oyo omyaka ena yaba malo senior 4 and remember ewaisubula omalo senior 4 nolemererwa okwaba ku university of senior 6 bauko bantu wase, meaning these are the candidates, the fathers of tomorrow. Ni abababa baizo n'abamama baizo. Naye omwana nalo kwisomero yeula kyali ku training wa kufuwa luzungu azwayo atuukeika ntemirimu mpaawo omukoba kwa kulima nga onanga ebyo omukoba tabisobola nenkoba nti nze nja kutandika mission yange ku masomero ingitandikire ku masomero nti ati buli isomero ili ku identifying itakalinga bampa tuli kuteekawo agriculture days nti today is agriculture day for senior 1, tomorrow agriculture day for senior 2 tutyo so that omwana ono bulabo ku isomero in a week at least there is agriculture day omwana oyo jabanga a participating mu byokulima nengere yokulima entuufu eri modern ate nga balima ebintu ebirete sente omwana ono abo ku isomero in a term awo nenga batandika okungula ebintu ebyo bizwamu esente ebyo byabaire tasoobera obo baba we yebya akulire nga soobera nti tebikola niki tebirete sente abanga bairo ku isomero emyaka ena yakomera omwanyi nga yakayingiro senior 1 nakomo ompandu nga yakayingiro senior 1 yabali mu senior 2 ompandu yabatandikira kubawe sente awo ne sente giri kuzwa niki omumpandu yaba yakabo senior 3 omwanyi gwa bakutandikira kumuwe sente okuleta sente ku isomero omwana ni yamalo senior 4 yafuluma takobati ndikwa kuvuga boda au kobati baba onsalire kawa atano ku 10 inkole binabaire nkolanga niki okwisomero and once we train these ones those are the people who are going to drive Bukedi Vision 2040.
Continuously receive the statistics of what is going on in the field, and this is going to be part of this. Statistically, we should be in a position to follow up what goes on in the field. If you are picked on monitoring, for example, we shall be talking to you. What have you seen as you monitor? So that we know what is going on ground. This is the purpose of this one. Commitment 4. How have you moved about what we agreed to do? Because we shall also be pestering you to tell us what you are doing ever since we left Mbale on the 24th. So each group is going to receive this thing. Honorable Minister, you will receive on behalf of your fellow ministers.
You is a committed subgroup. People wake up early and sleep late, isn't it? But they are investing their resources in things that will not make money. Because they don't know. You know, whereas is like blindness and seeing. So poverty remains in a household because the household is blind. Unless they see where money is, they will keep doing things every day the same way, just to get poorer and poorer every day. While the rich have seen where money is. So when we came here, we saw that the tool that we can support Bukedi to do and develop was the strategic plan.
Leadership, and I can tell you the best area to keep yourself and make money is agriculture. After that, when we have enough production capacity, we now will embark on how we can provide market and then also the industrialization. Because we must have enough before we establish industries. Doctor told you here about chicken. I got a contract of supplying chicken to Sheraton Hotel. Happily, with a lot of smiles, I signed, hoping that I would be able to supply. I engaged some people within my constituency. Then I was seated home, moved up to Masaf. My wife had to form a poultry group, circle in the whole of Busia. We were expecting we could be able to produce 10,000 broilers per month. Myself knowing that I would at least contribute 2,000. Those people wanted only a chicken which was not more than 2 kilograms. So that after slaughter, it would end at around 1.7. We couldn't even supply for 2 months. We lost the market. Now these are some of the things we are talking here. If we say that we are poultry farmers in Bukedi, then we must get to know each other. If there's one who has a market, he should be able to have a network of colleagues so that we don't lose. The supply chain remains. And then you'll find that we can sustain ourselves in the business and be able to continue progressing. I ask Budeko to come and visit my place. I'm still working on reviving it back. It is a model farm which has almost each and everything that you have spoken here. What I don't have on my farm is only fish, which I believe we are also going to have fish in the 3 years to come. And what the fish we are going to have is not even going to be in the lake. Ours will be out just in my compound and the shed. Because I want to have like at least 3,000 under a shed, and I've provided those trees, I've left them there. We are working on research and see how do we get only the water supply, and then we start. So these are some of the things we can have the money from our own compound. So I beg you, let's integrate our minds, let's go back challenged and be part of this call for us to turn ourselves out of poverty and turn our communities. In your budget framework paper, put in the aspect of buying seedlings for your people. Because we have no any other place we are going to mobilize money for Bukedi. We want to mobilize this money from government. While for us, the members of parliament are going to push for the 50 billion, the district council and its leadership can begin to have this done in the districts that we come from. So if we say we need 100,000 seedlings with the district council resolution and we earmark a fair number of farmers, assuming each farmer is taking for an acre, that's how many farmers? Around 400? Or 100? Yeah? 400 farmers every financial year. I want to tell you 3 years we shall have a good story to tell from the districts where we come. So, and this is not much money. So just provide the guidance to the leadership of the councils, LOC5s and mayors, so that we can have this in our budget. So we can be able to begin benefiting our people and enough as the monies that the members of parliament of Budeko shall sit and generate a document that we are going to remind again the president well from Kampala with this leadership. So always Nabumali and then the road that connects us to the other side of, is it Budumba? Yeah, Budumba. That road is already being earmarked, and I think in the shortest time we will be seeing a team of people coming to survey it, as we are also trying to put money aside for it as we engage into other small roads within the districts. That's the main link that we want to have it done. The next road is a road that will come from Kamuli. I think it will pass Kaliro and it connects Palisa. There's also another road we are earmarking. It also affects us directly and it supports Bukedi as much as it will basically also touch on Busoga.
Cassava to buy is sort of half liter, isn't it? That's what it is meaning. I can